Let's knock this out. 3, 2, 1. It is our Baseball Weekly update here on GoJax.com. Head coach Rob Bishop to speak about what will be a busy couple weeks for his program. Let's begin with the trip to Texas last week. I know you were disappointed leaving the 80-degree weather to come back to Brookings, but 1-3 on that trip, yet you felt like you had a chance to get at least one more game down there at Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were in every baseball game, and it was really a lot like the Pacific weekend, to be honest with you. The scores were different and the circumstances were a little bit different, but you know, the good news is that when you looked up in the 7th inning, you know, we were had a good opportunity to win the baseball game. The bad news is we just didn't finish games very well.
Want to highlight one offensive player, Josh Falk, up to 273. He's hit now safely in 5 consecutive.
Yeah, Josh was really good this weekend, and UTRGV, I mean, they were the regular season WAC champions last year, so really good club. We saw good arms all weekend. So I mean, he earned it, and he was a big part of our offense all weekend, and was a dangerous guy that did damage when he had opportunities. So I was happy for Josh, and we had some other guys take some steps forward, I thought, just overall in their progress and development. So we saw a lot of good signs.
It's always interesting with your young pitchers, how they adjust the first couple times at the Division I level, and you got guys like Mazer and Atkins who are really pitching well right now for you.
Yeah, Adam Mazer's gotten better each time out. He was dominating this weekend, and probably their Friday guy was the best guy we've seen this year, and so he matched him pitch for pitch. So that was exciting. Brett Mogan continued to throw the ball well, and so we got the win on Friday night in a low-scoring game just by pitching and playing good defense, and we were happy to have that. Rick Atkins had a couple outings in a row where it was a little bumpy, and we moved him to the bullpen. He threw well at the Gophers last week, and then he backed it up with another really good performance this weekend. So that's you know, was definitely a bright spot. Eli Sundquist, same thing, got his first collegiate start on Saturday, and struck out 8 in 4 innings, and you know, had one little rough patch, but competed really well. And so again, those two guys aren't guys that if you'd asked me in the fall, they aren't guys that I would have expected to be having to start or having to play that huge role this early, and they've stepped in and done a really nice job.
Well, let's talk about what's coming up the next couple of weeks. It is a busy stretch for your program because you've got Minnesota coming up on Wednesday, and the next day you'll fly to Colorado Springs and Air Force for 3, and then Kansas State, and then on to Oral Roberts. So these next couple of weeks, what is it, 9 games in 12 days will really test this crew. Yeah,
I mean, it was a tough schedule with a veteran team, and kind of as dinged up as we are, you know, it'll definitely stretch our depth, but I still feel like it'll be a growing experience for us. Air Force Academy is always a fun place to go, and a different experience for the guys. And then K-State's got a new stadium, and they're on the way to Oral Roberts, and it is spring break for us, so we're not missing any school or anything. So it'll be better than practice for sure, just to continue running different guys out there and giving guys opportunities to basically just get better in the game. And so I'm excited to see what happens this week.
And to wrap this up, here we are. It's only a week and a half until Summit League play begins when you go down to Oral Roberts. Hard to believe it's here already.
Yeah, I mean, you hurry up and wait through the fall and the winter, and then once it's on you, it's kind of a 100-day sprint. So at this point, we're just trying to do whatever we can to stay healthy and keep the guys prepared and locked in for what's next, and in the cracks, you know, fill in academics and all the other things that these guys have to finish up. So looking forward to the week, and obviously want to play the real season for us, conference play. We want to get off to a good start.